Hello, hello, and welcome to the Rock and Roll Podcast. I'm your host, John Harris, and on my right-hand side is my right-hand lady, Avila. Today on Rock and Roll Podcast, we have Heroes, Don't Ask Why. They have a new album called All These Days, which was released on June 24th via Divorce Records. And right now I'm being joined by Eero and Matthias to share some more information about what the boys have got going on. And most importantly, you guys have a special place in my heart because back when, speaking of being in diapers, the podcast was in diapers like 5 freaking years ago in 2017. You guys were episode, I think, 94. Now you'll be like episode 1194.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Really nice to hear that.
Yeah.
So you guys left a comment on the YouTube channel. We'll see if we can post that. So Gabriel, when you're editing the episode, see if you can put up the comment from the boys. So they were like, hey, remember us? And I was like, of course I remember you guys. And we're like, we have new music. And I was like, that's the greatest thing I've heard since, dinner's ready. So boys, talk to us about this record. Maybe talk to us about the last, 5-ish years. I mean, that could take up 20 minutes, I know.
Oh man.
Okay.
So, in 2019, Johnny called me and asked if I wanted to join the band because their previous drummer left. And I was like, sure, let's try it out. And, love at the first sight.
Yeah.
So all the band chemistry was there right at the beginning, and we started to make new songs immediately. We had a couple of shows, and then we started to write new music. And then of course COVID came, and
in Finland too? Crazy.
Of course, yeah. Well,
I figured it'd be too cold or too dark or something.
yeah. It doesn't get polar bears.
Very true. You mentioned the chemistry was right there from the get-go.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I think that it helped so much because Eero and Johnny and our lead singer, my cousin Jussi, know each other because they're working at the same working place in hospital. And that trio knows each other before Eero joined the band. So, and there is a funny story about how I met Eero first time. It was 6 years ago, I think. I have some sort of burnout thing, my heart beating too fast, and I went to hospital, and Eero was in there with the nurse model, and Eero helped me out from the hospital, and maybe after 6 years, I met Eero again. And he was our new drummer, and it was so funny thing that. And I was like, "Hey,
You're the nurse.
you're that nurse that helped me out from the hospital 6 years ago." And
Yeah, but obviously the musical chemistry was there also. So we sort of clicked together right away.
yeah.
All right.
And,
Medical chemistry, musical chemistry.
Exactly.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think nowadays it's still it's really easy to play with the whole band because Eero just when Eero came in the band, I think the whole atmosphere just it's really it's really nice to play with those guys.
Yeah, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah, it's okay.
No problem.
I know the feeling.
Eero knows the feeling.
It's okay. Statistically, nobody's listening to the show anymore anyway. So
yeah, no stress.
Yeah.
Statistically, we could talk about anything right now because nobody's listening. So,
Okay, that's good.
I know. But I guess my next question is that so? From, a drumming perspective, aside from knowing first aid, what is it that you bring drum-wise to the band that maybe wasn't there before? How do you drum differently, I guess, is the question.
Well, I guess it feels like Kim was more like a
Heavy metal drummer.
yeah. He was technically, I guess, better player than I am, and he's blast beating and fast double bass and stuff like that. But I tend to play more. I guess I could say I focus on the groove,
Yeah, you have some.
and simplicity and stuff like that. So I from the drumming perspective, I like to listen to the song and not add too much drumming if it's not necessary.
The song comes first.
Yeah, the song.
Come.
Yeah,
Drums come.
the song comes first, and we try to arrange the songs that there's enough space for every instrument. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess I bring some more space. I don't know.
Yeah.
More air and something like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I've chatted with high profile musicians who they're writing music because it's from their soul, but it's also a job, so they know what they're supposed to do. And I just recently chatted with a very, very, very large artist, and one of the mantras that they had in the studio when they were working on their last album is one they have on every album, which is if you can't hear the vocals or if it sounds like there's too much going on, then it's not right, and we got to start paring things back. So
yeah, and I play guitar and bass also, and
Eero has a groove.
Yeah, so I tend to really listen to the songs, and I don't feel like I need to be playing this awesome drum fills all the time, or
Yeah,
and I think the difference between Kimmo and Eero is just that Eero can read the song, and we can do what we want to do with the song. So Eero can read every song what we are making here at the rehearsal place, and it's not when the song needs some blast beats or double pedal or something. Eero do
that.
do that, and when the song needs some,
you get a T-shirt with that on it.
Yeah, and then when the song is it's a slow, happy, romantic acoustic song, Eero can play drum little bit slower, and he can read the songs, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Beautiful. Now we got a couple of tracks. So those who are listening in on Apple Podcasts, maybe Spotify, maybe you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on today's website, the rockandrollpodcast.ca. In the show notes below, you'll have a link to the band's Facebook page, as well as to a couple of tracks that are available on YouTube. We've got Rocking Chair and Death Marches and Moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
They can be checked out today from the album All These Days. Now, fasting forward is different from fast forwarding. Take us through this
No
record.
problem.
Yeah, take us through this record. All these days, what went into creating this record, or what did you guys set out to do with this record? All these days, is there a theme? Is there a concept?
I don't think it's not the concept album.
Not concept album in a sense that I guess we are talking about concept albums. But it has a strong theme, and it's the theme is revolving around real life, stuff
those lyrics and those songs are very very personal songs.
Yeah.
And our lead singer Jussi writes how many songs?
You wrote two songs.
Two songs. 3 songs actually.
Okay.
And Jussi made
made the rest of the album.
yeah, and all songs and lyrics are so personal.
Yeah.
Personal thing, and only Jussi knows what he wanted to say that in songs.
Yeah, they are very, very personal lyrics, and of course we know some backstory, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the main themes, I guess, are mental health and religion and drug addiction and suicide even and stuff. Pretty dark themes.
Yeah.
And you used to never tell us what's the story behind the lyrics and our songs.
Yeah, he gives us a little, hints, but even we don't know exactly where they come from, the lyrics.
Yeah.
So he comes in the rehearsal space, he grabs the microphone, he winks, and then he starts.
Yeah. This song is about alcoholism.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, there are personal lyrics, and music-wise, I don't know. We kind of wanted to do whatever we feel like doing.
Yeah.
So there was no boundaries, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We do just what we want to do. So
yeah,
we don't have we don't have to do metal every year, so we can do our acoustic record or what we want to do. So it doesn't matter. Maybe tomorrow in this Zoom, maybe we would do some black metal album or something.
Yeah, you never know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or like U2 album or reggae or doesn't matter.
Post melodic technical reggae.
Yeah, I guess we all kind of hate genres or those genre police type of guys. So because we all listen to very, a lot of music.
Yeah,
We don't.
We all listen a lot of every different kind of music.
Yeah.
Cool.
So some sort of dance music and black metal like Opeth, but I think Opeth is not a black metal band.
No, I guess it's doom metal.
Yeah, some sort of. So anyway,
That's a great question. I'll have to ask them. I actually just chatted with Martin on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I just chatted with Martin, so I'll have to see if he's still around on Skype. I can shoot him a message and say, "What are you guys?"
Yeah, we want to know the genre.
Yeah, and I chatted with Pear a couple months ago, so yeah, I'll have to ask him. I'll have to hit him up. Group email. Hey guys, heroes don't ask why, but they do want to know what genre is Opeth.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we chatted about the record All These Days. We chatted about Rocking Chair, the video. We chatted about Death Marches and Moonlight, the video, both available on today's show notes. And what else we chat about? The last 5 freaking years. We chatted about the brand new drummer who knows first aid, coming up to the microphone and giving a good old wink and saying, "This song, it's about religion." Wink, and then kick right into it. What went into the record All These Days, which is available June 24th via Divorce Records. And what else is there? Gang, did I miss anything? Is there anything that we should have chatted about? Maybe that creepy pencil drawing above the PA speaker of that creepy guy who's been watching the interview the whole time?
Oh, that... Well... hold on.
Is that Stalin?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Oh, for the love of...
It's our savior. Stalin is it with us.
Naturally. I mean, you guys are finished, so I'm not worried, but I've been to Russia, and I've definitely found people who have that there for iconic reasons.
Yeah. Stalin, actually, he doesn't... He's not dead because he is with us here. So don't tell Putin that when you're calling him.
That's right. When I dial up the Kremlin on my next call here.
Yeah. What else? We have our own beer now.
Yeah.
We did it with a local brewery called Kahakka Brewery, and it's a strong beer.
Yeah, 5.5%.
Yeah.
And that was how many bottles we ordered?
Like 500 bottles
Yeah.
are made at this moment, I guess.
And they I think that Kahaka Brewery brought the beer to our local stores in here, Kokkola. And yeah, it's actually really nice to have own beer. So every Friday night you can drink the HDAW beer and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, me too. Everything is great considered the state of the world. We even had get to play a small festival show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Heavy Vappu.
Heavy Vappu, and it felt nice to be on the stage after 2 years.
Yeah, it was really nice to play with the live audience. So it's well, what was the previous gig we made? It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and I think that COVID thing, I think it's a bad thing right now in the world. So every place is closed or something. And but I think also that the band have a very nice hold on, what's the word?
Okay.
Waiting.
Yeah, that's all done. Bändillä on tosi kova meininki nyt tällä hetkellä.
Kiitos.
Yeah. We are doing great. The band is alive and very well, and we are.
Yeah, after the All These Days studio, we have made 3 new songs.
Yeah.
Demos actually, and we started to make them right in this autumn, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we are writing the next album already, and it's gonna be out after 2 years.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have
We
to have
promised ourselves that we release the one album
Every 2 years.
every 2 years. And, you have to put some deadline if you want to do something with the band.
Very true. All right, gang. I think I got to get this little lady some water and maybe a snack, and I got to get ready for my next call. But we chatted about Rocking Chair, Death Marches, and Moonlight, the album All These Days. Everybody who's listening in, still, thank you. And in today's show notes, you've got the band's Facebook page. You can get in touch with them, ask them if you can buy some beer, some other merch, pick up their album. Boys, Eero, Matthias, thank you so much for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast today.
Thanks very much, and
Our pleasure.
our pleasure. And stay safe and hold on
cool.
tight.
Yeah, be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.